And for those that don't know, Kai Cenat is a streamer, very popular, #1 streamer on Twitch or maybe in the world. Complex made a list of like the top 10 streamers. He was #2. IShowSpeed was #1, and rightfully so. I think IShowSpeed's a little bit bigger globally because when he goes around the world, it's a little crazy to believe it or not. But Kai did something crazy. You know, he broke the record. I think it was over 720,000 subs. He doubled the record that he broke.
Man.
It's insane.
He more than doubled it because it was what, like 3?
It was 3 something. So he broke that, I think.
Right.
And then he had like 720. So now people are saying, can he do the mill? And everybody in their mother wants to do a subathon now for Christmas. Everybody's trying to do something.
They've been doing that though.
Subathons have always been something, but they're trying to like reach his level of subathon. I don't think anybody can. There's just something about his chemistry with other celebrities and musicians that is just unmatched.
And the way he has literally an entire production team, you could tell he spent money on. Yeah. Well, you could tell he spends money on all his stuff whenever he gets things done. Every time he plays a specific game,
even the basketball league that he created, bro, with the little kids,
that's money.
That was crazy.
That's money.
The production behind that,
and he puts the money behind it. And he said it on stream, like when he was ending. The end of that stream almost made me cry as a grown man, and I'm like, I'm freaking 30 years old watching.
But there's a reason for that because it inspires you because you're a creator too. Yeah. And
there's certain things that he said. He was like, invest your money into your craft and it'll come back to you. Yeah. Is one of the things he said. And I'm like, I always believe that for one. And I was like, and it makes so much sense because you could see little by little, like where he started from to where he's at now. He just continuously pours money into what he's doing to give people the best show and entertain people the best way he possibly can. Yeah. And by far it's working for him perfectly fine. 700 and almost 30,000 freaking subs is absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's insane. One thing that I liked about the ending, which did get me a little emotional because he was saying, like, he was speaking to Phantom, right? And he was saying that right between both of them coming from where they came from and how they came from nothing and they, you know, they started this whole thing together, you know, from the Bronx. And it's like people like them don't make it out like that. So it was pretty cool to see how far they've come and the popularity that they have together as a team and AMP and everything that they've been doing. I think it's really inspirational for everyone to watch and to see, like, you can do it too, man. Really, like, when you think about it, you just gotta really, I think, like, zone in and focus and, like you said, invest in yourself and really try to learn not just how to, like, go live and stuff like that, but also learn editing and all that other stuff. Like what we do, we're in this 4 years now, and it's a lot of work. And I see other people that have been doing it longer and they're just trying to figure it out. And it's never too late, but I think in a way, if this is something that you truly have passion for, like you and I do, outside of even what we're doing here as a podcast, we stream video games and other type of content. It's like, this is a passion of ours that we really do enjoy. And if we were ever in that position, I think we would have been doing the same thing. Like the way he's going to invest in a school, that's really dope. You know what I'm saying? If I had that opportunity, I would do the same. I remember saying that when I first started streaming, before I even knew who Kai was, you know?
Right. Because streaming in itself, like, it's tough because you have to, at least for us, because we're mostly doing gaming and streaming. Yeah. So it's like being entertaining while playing a game is tough. Right? Yeah. Yeah. The way he does it, it makes it a little bit easier because he got the whole background.
He really invests it. Yeah.
Like if I had the bread to do that, I do the same thing. Obviously, I'm living in a small apartment in freaking Brooklyn, New York, so I can't set that up. But seeing the progression, because he came from a small apartment in New York. Yeah. And I believe one of the first clips of his that blew up was a mouse in the background.
Oh, yes, I remember seeing that clip. He
was doing push-ups, and they were like, "Yo, there's a rat, whatever." So I'm like, for him to come from that to where he's at now is insane to watch, and it's inspiring because, like, I feel like I'm finally getting to the point where I'm figuring it out. Right, I've been doing it for a good amount of time, on and off. I think this past year has been the most consistent I've been.
I would say the same. And you're seeing the results of that, of your consistency.
As far as creating the content, not just streaming. Because a lot of time I was just streaming. Yeah. And from time to time put out a clip here and there, whatever, funny moment. Now there's a clip every day. At this point, I'm doing a full-length video every day of just playthroughs. I'm doing streams about 5 times a week. This is the most consistent I've ever been, and I went from 300 followers on TikTok to 3,300 followers. So that's a growth of 3,000 people that decided to support. Then on YouTube, I got half partnered, and I'm almost on the path to getting partnered just by being consistent, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like being consistent helps because now I'm getting better at it. 1, 2, it'll prepare me for when more things start happening, right? Because now I'm like a well-oiled machine. I can do this, and then eventually I can start making enough money to pay people to do it for me.
Yeah.
I don't have to edit anymore. I got this. That's how you start meeting people. And so we're still trying to figure it out, but we're getting there.
Yeah. I think it's important to let people know that too. Also too, like it's also keeping like-minded people around you. Sometimes even trying to have people who are more smart or brighter than you that, you know, try to inspire you and not try to like keep you down in a sense. You know, you don't want to have people that are just Debbie Downers or always negative. Yeah. So I think that's important too, keeping your circle. And I think between us, me, you, Fresco, and even Joey hasn't done anything in a while. He's doing his own thing right now. But whenever he drops his videos of like his trophy stuff that he's been doing,
insane.
You see his editing, you see the work that he puts into it, and you're like, that's inspiring. I want to be able to do that. You know, we see Fresco with his reactions. He completely switched up. He was streaming, he stopped, he was playing video games, he was DJing at one point. It was so many different things. He found his niche and now he's doing his thing. And same for you, like you were just trying to figure things out and you finally found a spot that you fit and now you're just taking off, you know. It's really inspiring to see. So keeping a good circle around you, someone that, you know, can call you out on your shit. You guys always call me out on my stuff. So it's really important, you know. So it's, you know, you want to have those kind of people around you all the time. I think that's important.
I think that's a good part of like most of the people we see successful right now are part of like a group.
Yeah.
You know, you got the whole phase group, you got the AMP, you got the what's the other group that I was thinking of? RDC. Like people like that. They all started as a unit.
Yeah, even New Squad, you look at them too.
Right. Us having a unit, even though it's a 4 of us, we talk a lot of the time, almost every single day. We bounce ideas off each other. We send each other like thumbnails. What do you guys think? What do you think about this? And we honestly take the feedback and we're like, you know what? Let's do it. Yeah. You know, we'll figure it out. We got this. Okay, try this over here. And it's working together while not being like offended or upset when somebody's like, yo, you should do this. You don't have to. But you should. Right? Like how many times I got on you like, yo, post a video, bro. You haven't posted in 3 months, bro. I'm like, post
We got on Fresco today. We forced him.
But like, yo, make a clip, bro. Come on.
And he's gonna post it tomorrow. So it's like we get on each other for it. Yeah, it's really good.
Because we want to see each other succeed so badly that it inspires us to just come like, yo, you better freaking do it, bro. Stop playing with your money. Stop playing with your life.
Yeah, and then like we communicate with other creators outside of our group, right? Like I have other people outside like Ocean R. Gatsby and Judo, people that I know are consistent in streaming and creating content. And I keep close ties with them because these are people outside of my circle, but they have different perspectives, you know, and they're reaching a different demographic, a different group. They play different games. Sometimes we collaborate, but it's good to like have that group and then also have a bunch of friends outside of that group, you know, that you could collaborate with. I think that's a very, very important thing too. When you collaborate with one another, like what we do a lot of times, we have a video that's gonna be coming out soon. I know Chris has finished it already, the Pico Park thing, like doing silly things like that. Just, it's not something serious. We're just having a good time and it's just hanging with your boys and it's great content.
Because it's still work, but we want it to feel like genuine work, not like, oh, I got to do this. Oh, my God, why do I have to do this? No, I like doing this. Is it still work? Yes. Does it get tiring sometimes? Sure. But I enjoy it. So I still want to enjoy it and show you guys the enjoyment. That's why we shoot the podcast every other week.
I was just going to say that,
We both got regular jobs. We got to pay our bills. We got families. We got responsibilities. And then we also have our own separate stuff that we're doing on the side. But we come together because lose my boy, man. We may joke a lot and argue a lot, but that's my guy forever. Let's say we're locked in. It's a digital imprint at this point.